So we flew from New York, JFK, and had a layover in Seoul, South Korea. And OMG, that airport is just gorgeous, but not gonna lie, it is huge. I don't think I've ever walked that much in an airport. But, anyways, we got to Bangkok pretty late. I think it was like 10 p.m. By the time we made it to the hotel, it was like midnight. But we took this hotel for one night. It's like an airport hotel. And not gonna lie, for an airport hotel, I thought it was pretty gorgeous, and it was clean. It was just really nice. So we stayed there one night because we were waiting to pick up my sister, who was getting there the next day. Yeah, ignore me. Anyways, so we were just gonna stay there one night, but honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. Just really clean and just super convenient. And later on that day, we went out on a tuk-tuk ride. It was super fun. I think we were going to dinner or something, just exploring for a few hours. Yeah, it was pretty fun. And this is us just being us, really. I'm pretty sure we had drinks in the room before we left, but that's a story for another day. We actually ended up going to this really cool restaurant, and from the outside you would just like never guess that it had such a gorgeous view. So we stayed there for dinner and I think one more drink, because why not? Anyhow, the view was just it. By now you probably know I'm a sucker for a nice view, and you could see the Chao River there, so that was nice. Had some wine, and honestly, I think I witnessed one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen ever, and it was just gorgeous. Like, just watch. Yeah, I just thought it was gorgeous. And then after that, we went back to our hotel. The view was just gorgeous on the rooftop, so got a shot at that. The next day, we had to move, so we packed and left. So you're probably gonna notice we moved a few times during our 1 week there, just because location is like super important for us. So we needed to be close by to like stuff that we needed to do. Anyways, we headed to the Conrad. Really nice view. Again, I mean, I don't think you get a bad view in Bangkok, but anyhow, so it was really nice, super accommodating. And maybe like other people are used to this, but I thought it was really cool. They actually had my name on the screen. So I don't know. I thought that was just like a nice little touch. I don't know. That was cool. Anyhow, and then we head out to the pool at Conrad to have some lunch. We actually stayed quite late and enjoyed a night swim. I don't know if you're like me, but humidity and it's like it's complicated. So loved that little breeze there at night. It was just everything. So we stayed there for a while. Then we got up, got ready to go get some drinks at the lobby bar. So I guess after that, we were like, nah, that's not enough. Let's go out. And we got the coolest Grab ever, which is a version of their Uber there. It was super fun. And we headed to the bar, or like wherever the night takes us. And oh boy, it did take us places. Yeah, nah, don't ask me. Anyhow, after that, we got super hungry, got some street food. Yeah, it was just super yummy. The next day, we were obviously hungover and still hungry, headed down for breakfast. And honestly, the breakfast selection was pretty good. There was pretty much everything from like your regular, westernized breakfasts, bacon, whatnot, to Thai specialties, which is pretty much what I had most of the time we were there, because I mean, I can get bacon everywhere. So yeah, that fried rice right there you just saw, yeah, nah, I devour that every single day. And you know what? I am mad about it. The next day, we went out and did some shopping, And along the way, we found this really, really cute coffee shop. I don't know, it just looked really, really fancy and just like the design. And we actually moved as well. We went to St. Regis because we had to be closer to some, like I said, other stuff we had to do. We actually had to go to this huge mall called Mega Plaza. It is an action figure mall, so they only sell action figures. So it was like my husband dream basically to go there, and the closest hotel we could find there was this one. So we moved, and pleasantly surprised. Obviously can't go wrong with the St. Regis. Looked gorgeous, super clean, very accommodating too. A lot more spacious than the previous one, but honestly, just you can't go wrong with either one of them. Bonus though is that we didn't have 3 bed here. We had 2 beds, but they were queen beds, which was more than enough for our party. Yeah, just loved it. So we headed out to Mega Plaza, and my husband, super excited, got one of the stuff he was looking for. Don't quote me. I don't always know what they are. And then the next day we headed out to the floating market. And yeah, it was a really good experience. I had some mango sticky rice, which is like very popular Thai dessert. Yeah, we did that for a while, cruised a little bit, and yeah, I enjoyed my food, did a little shopping. It was just a great experience overall. So after shopping, we actually ended up visiting a few temples, which were pretty cool. Saw a few of those, as you can tell. And then we actually proceeded and saw a big Buddha statue, which you could tell is right between the trees, but it was actually pretty awesome. That thing is huge, so it was actually pretty impressive. And we head out to open water from there. And when you're on open water, they actually ask you to wear your life jacket, which was super fun too. And we ended up in a small town called Amphawa or Amampao, I'm not sure. I'll probably put a link up there. And it was really great visiting that. And right after eating dinner there, we left. And of course, like I said, you cannot go wrong with a view of Bangkok. We left, got to our hotel, and we got ready, just went out for the evening. And from there, we actually found the coolest African nightclub. It's called Bath Roads in the middle of Bangkok. And they actually make the greatest B52 shots. They actually light them up, so that was cool. They played all sorts of music, you know, South African, Congolese, Nigerian. So that was actually a great experience, and we got to just enjoy that. The next morning, obviously, you probably know it by now, we were hungover. So got some breakfast. I got some kiwi juice, Thai specialties, and we headed on out. But yeah, that was our breakfast. And then I found this really cool hanging out place in the back of the hotel. It's like a little garden, had books, like a photo book, and that green juice, obviously, I told you about, was great. Just peace and quiet. And then a couple hours later, I went up to the pool just to enjoy that view and just relax there for the rest of the day. So that evening, we actually went on a dinner cruise, which was a really nice change of pace from what we've been doing the past few nights. So it was really, really relaxing and very enjoyable.
Yeah, Sawadika, good evening everyone, and welcome aboard the Working River Cruise.
And the cruise included a nice buffet, which had pretty much everything, some appetizer options, main course, as well as a lot of desserts. And of course, skyline, hello, you know, love a nice view. So got to enjoy that. Honestly, it was super peaceful. It was just extremely relaxing, and it was a beautiful night. We got lucky, didn't rain. That right there is Wat Pho, which was great to see as well. They had entertainment as well. They had traditional Thai dance. They had some dancers. There was just a lot of options as far as entertaining, and there was also some singing. They did a great job, honestly, keeping us entertained. So definitely no complaints. I genuinely believe that for $30 per person, it doesn't get any better than this. So, my opinion, great deal. And the next day, we actually moved again. We went over to the Peninsula. They had this really awesome little welcome chocolate kit. Loved it. So the cool thing about the hotel is that it has this really cool private boat. Well, they have a couple. Just for guests, it can actually take you to a couple of different places. One of them being Jack's, which is a restaurant across the street. We'll go there later. It can also take you to Icon Siam, which is an upscale / luxury type of mall, all the big brands. So the other location where it can take you is the SkyTrain station, which is where we're headed. They honestly dropped us off about less than a 3-minute walk to the SkyTrain. So we got on the BTS and we're headed to MBK Center. So MBK is a huge shopping mall that's located literally right at the exit of the BTS, so it's super convenient. They do have a lot of local brands, and there's also a huge indoor flea market in the basement, which was awesome to visit. They sell so many different type of stuff there. Definitely my type of mall. I loved everything about it. And then just across the street, there's yet another mall called Siam Discovery, also right by the BTS. And now this mall is going to have like more of your, regular, brands like Zara, H&M, Gap, and that kind of stuff. There is also an indoor flea market in the basement of this mall, yet it's just a little bit smaller. So yeah. And we went back to the hotel right after that for a nice evening drink. Nothing more, just an evening drink. The next day, we headed to breakfast. The selection was awesome. I think actually it's the biggest breakfast selection I have seen, because the breakfast actually expands all the way to outside. So they would have like the Western selection inside, and then they have like 2 more stations outside, one of them being Thai, and also like a Asian fusion that they have there. Yeah, it's huge breakfast. We also stopped by their helicopter pad just to see. And for the rest of the day, we headed out to the pool. And the pool at the Peninsula is actually iconic. There's so many shots that are taken from there, because it's an infinity pool that faces the skyline. So couldn't miss that. We spent the day there, just hung out. And for dinner, we headed to Jack's. They actually dropped us off there by boat. It's not even a 30-second walk, honestly, from the pier. We got there. They had great food, great atmosphere. As soon as you enter there, you know that it's probably going to be a good time. We got super lucky because our waitress had a really nice table in the front, so we could yet enjoy another view of this beautiful city. I got to drink the only beer I drank there. It's called Chang. If you like a lager, it's probably going to be what you would drink like Budweiser and stuff like that. So probably gonna be Chiang, and then we took the boat back to our hotel for the night. And yeah, that would pretty much sum up that evening and our time in this beautiful city.